Gotta love to go live. Live is one of my favorite times of the week. We got a minute to go, but I'm not waiting that minute. We're going for it right now. First off, let's check and see, make sure audio is good. Everybody can hear me. In fact, I think I'm gonna crack it right here. Let me just double check so I can get right into the business today, because we got a lot to talk about today. I'm trying to get over a little cold, so hopefully it won't be as bad. I love to go live. Okay. You see the delay. We got a little delay, but it's all good. Just want to make sure y'all can hear me loud and clear. And forgive me because I'm trying to fight this cold. I took a bunch of meds and crap so I can be here for y'all today. There's sinuses or whatever, but we're going to rock today. Today we're going to talk about how your brand, your business needs to have what I like to call an ER mentality, an emergency room mentality. That means that there is a lot to learn from how an emergency room handles their business that you can adapt to your business. All right. So with that being said, stay tuned. What's going on, guys? If this is your first time on my channel, this channel, of course, as you know, is designed to help with the business side of content creation. Now, we're talking about photographers and videographers, and now we're starting to talk about podcasters a little bit too. We're going to talk about y'all a little bit too, because if you edit video, you probably edit audio. If you edit audio, you can probably edit a podcast. So when you're working with a client, this is another way as a content creator that you can offer. It's another service you can offer to whatever your niche is. I guarantee you somewhere in their head, they're thinking about a podcast or they're tired of hearing about it. So it's something that if you edit video, you also edit audio. It's a skill you already have. If you got microphones, you probably got a recorder. You can sit and record video and turn that audio into a podcast. So it's something that you need to keep in mind. We're not here to push it all day today, but it's just something you need to keep in mind. And it's something that dawned on me after I had a client asked me about podcasts. How can we use a podcast to grow our business? Man, I never thought about it. Can you do a podcast? And I almost hesitated for a minute. Like, yeah, we can do a podcast. Good looking out on Fun Film, which is our one of our top Hall of Famers that always come through with the super chat. Good looking out to start the day off with the ER tax. Now, let's talk about this ER mentality. Let's talk about this emergency room mentality, because it's important. I was looking at an emergency room, and it dawned on me why it's important to kind of have that mentality after, as you build your brand, right? So often I tell you, don't go looking for clients. Let clients look for you. Emergency rooms don't knock on your door. Like EMSs or ambulances don't come to you unless you need them, unless it's a dire emergency. And what do? They go where you look. So 911 issues, they put out a call, and then the EMS comes to you. They go where you look. So a lot of reasons and a lot of ways, a lot of things I want you to steal from that business model. One is I want you to build a brand that is where people look. Stop knocking on people's doors. Stop saying where the clients at. Where can we find clients, Ty? Where can we find clients? Because there are people who are hurting just as bad as people who need to go to the ER that need content, right? You're not where they're looking. If you go to Google right now and you put in video production or whatever your niche is, whatever you do, if you go there and you don't see yourself, you're missing a whole lot of business. You're missing a whole lot of business. Good looking out, Creative Reflections. That's now a gold member. And Deck Shooters for the money mentality. Deck Shooters with the super chat. I appreciate you, brother. I haven't seen a yellow one in a while. I'm going by colors because I'm just glancing, but good looking out, you two. So somebody said my volume is extremely bassy. I kind of like that. That's kind of what I'm going for on my volume there. I'm kind of going for that bass feel. That's just me. So when you want to make sure that clients you are where they're looking for. Take some time and look at your niche and go look for people, go look for companies in your area that do what you do. If you're not there and you're asking where are clients, where can I find clients? That's going to be your first place, right? That's going to be the very first thing you're going to do in life to get business is to get there. Whether it be through SEO, whether it be through paid advertisement, your goal is to get there because that's where people are looking. If you are working with free clients, remember I tell you to shoot for free, build that network, work that out with them, ask them, where are they looking for clients? Where are they looking for content creators, right? Wherever they tell you they're looking, go and see who's there and make sure your business is there. Number two, the way your website works, the way your process works as a business, and the reason this is where the ER part come in handy, right? And I want you to look at your business like that. This is where I get that from. When clients come to you, the number one goal is to find out what the problem is. Don't just push them and tell them something. People run into the ER bleeding out. They're dying. They're saying, man, I'm hurting, this, that, and the other. Your goal is to find out what's the pain point. Find out where the blood is coming from, right? Usually when you go to the ER, they're doing everything. They're running blood tests. They're checking your airways. You're getting a catheter. You're getting everything. So as a business owner, when a client comes to you, treat them like they're walking into the ER. And you don't want to let this patient walk out of the door and you don't want them to die of something that you didn't check for. Because if you can catch something on top of whatever they're clutching, it makes you that much more trustworthy. It makes you that much more of a business that they can continue to work with. And it makes you that much more money. So as a business owner that creates content, your goal in life, just like a doctor's goal is to keep you alive, my goal in life is to keep your business alive as a content creator. I will do that with content. In order for me to do that, I have to give you a significant return on your investment. For me to provide a return on your investment, I need to find out why and where are you hurting? Where are you bleeding out from? Once I discover that and come up with a remedy, a solution for that, I then need to diagnose what else is wrong in your business from what I can see, whatever you allow me to look at and view, right? And then I need to prescribe something to fix that as well. Often I get brought in to do training videos and I'm like, well, how is your multimedia? How, and once you fix the training video issue and you can provide a real solution and not just we'll film your videos, but you can provide a detailed solution on what type of training videos they should shoot, how we should shoot it, why we should shoot it this way. Who is your target audience? Who are you training? Well, we're training associates that is this age. Okay, well, we need to shoot it a little bit differently than what you had in mind. Good looking out, Josh on the super chat. He said, thanks for all the free game, bro. And story to record, my boy Eli. He said, I preach urgency to clients. I record a phone consultant today to book a gig. I'll share it with the Facebook group. Pain points, benefits, and urgency. Yes, you need to have the urgency. You need to have that urgency on finding out what is the problem. Why are you calling me for a reason? Somebody comes into the ER, it's for a reason. You may say your head hurt, but it may be something with your legs that's causing it. It may be a blood clot in your foot that's causing your head to hurt. So you got to develop a way to diagnose problems within their company. And your solution is going to be based around content. Now, if you've been following this channel, the guy who just show up with a camera is dead. He's not going to make it. He's getting replaced by iPhones every minute of every second. He's just not going to be around long. It's going to take a little more brain power to do this job. If you want to just be a cameraman, that's fine. You can go work for somebody. But where the money is up here, right? That's why directors make $25 million a movie and cameramen don't. You don't know who the cameraman on all the Avenger movies. You don't know who did the camera work. You got to search hard and deep in the Internet Movie Database to find who the camera guy is, right? It's just difficult, It's hard to find the director of photography half the time, but you know who the director is. You know who the director is more than you know who the writer is. That tells you the importance of being a director. You are a director that's in charge for prescribing a solution to that business bleeding out, right? That business losing money, that business pain point. You need to provide that. Fun film with the tax. Good looking out on the super chat, bro. So you need to provide that to that client. Now, to do that, you got to be good at listening. Because you live in your niche, you'll have the expertise. If you ain't got it right now, trust me, you're going to get it. 3-4 clients in, you're going to get it. You're going to be able to ask the right questions to know what works and what don't work. What makes this hard is if you try to do everything, because everything don't work for everybody. But if I work with nothing but dog groomers, and yesterday the free dog groomer I shot last week that's doing $20,000 a week, they're telling me we post videos all the time. We grew our social media. People love us. And then I walk into a dog groomer a week later that's like, we're struggling. Nobody's calling us. Do you got a Facebook page? No. How's your website? Yeah. How's your YouTube channel? You got video up? No. Listen, I just left a place last week that's doing $20,000 a week. They post 7 videos on their Facebook page a week. And you're telling me you don't have video on your Facebook page? I don't know nothing about Facebook. We really don't. I just, I get on there and like some stuff and we post Happy Tuesday every now and then. Those guys are doing that and they're seeing a lot of results from it. I'm prescribing that for your business. We need to create 7 videos a week for your Facebook page. We may need to look into Facebook marketing. We may need to look into building your Instagram page. We may need to look into ways to help you grow on social media, because these guys over here aren't better than you, right? They just have more of a social media presence. So you have to help them with that. You're not just a camera guy no more. You're a director / social media, content provider / idealist. Like, your job is to prescribe the whole package. And you need to look at what's going on. Now, your website is going to be the same. I was talking to I was doing a consultant call today, and this website went straight to the About Us, and it didn't help the client. When you walk into the ER, you don't want the ER to tell you, "Hey, welcome to the clinic. Nope. You want the clinic to tell you how they can help you and find information." Real quick, Josh had a question. He said, "I know I asked it a few times, but I need verification. Is it niche enough to provide corporate promo videos and just headshots for photography?" Yes and no. So headshots would be corporate headshots. Are you doing cinematic corporate headshots? I was going more towards executive style headshots. Promo videos, as far as corporate videos, was on brand stories. We specialize in brand stories, testimonials, and executive headshots. So something to think about. Would you help them set up everything on Instagram, Facebook, or just shoot the content? If I had to get you set up on Facebook and Instagram and I had to set it up to sell you more videos, yeah, heck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of companies that give you stuff for free so they can keep selling you whatever. You know what I'm saying? For years, cell phone companies gave you the phone for free to sell you service for years. Your cable boxes are free. Those cable boxes are probably $300 to $500 if you had to pay for them. They'll give you them boys for free to help continue to sell you service. If I set up your Facebook page and I show you that 7 videos a week will help grow your business, I'll set it up. How long did it take me to set up a Facebook page? Heck yeah, I'm there. I'll set it up on your kitchen table next to your mama. I don't care. I will set that bad boy up. I'll take your building image for free. I don't care. I will set it up, because now you understand, because imagine when you post that first video for them, right? And that first video started to get traction. It started to get likes, comments. Imagine that first person, just one person walk in like, "I seen y'all on Facebook." Yo, it's a wrap. You got a customer for life. Start posting those pictures on their Google page. So when people go to Google Maps, they can see them. You got a customer for life. You've just introduced a whole nother way for them to bring in clients while they were struggling. You just triple, quadruple your value as a content creator. They're hooked. They're not going, you think they're going to just take it over tomorrow and be like, we got it from here. We're the Facebook gurus. No, you're going to be their Facebook guru. You're going to be their Google Maps guru. Then if you want to outsource, if you want to say, hey, let's set up a marketing campaign, you can outsource that. You can have somebody on Fiverr set up the campaign and y'all can run it. You can look at analytics and statistics together. It's easy to target people on Facebook who have dogs or whatever your niche is, depending on what your niche. Business promo, it's a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? But you can help them target their audience because they should know who their target audience is. Hey, dog groomer, what type of person is coming in your shop? Well, we usually get, normally women between the ages of 33 and 40 that got dog. Okay, cool. Let's target them with Facebook advertising. Let's create content for women of that age, right? There's certain items that are sold to women, and start looking at the commercials, right? Start looking at the commercials that are going after that target audience. Whatever their product is, go look at other products and see how they're approaching. You ever look at a commercial and it'd be like, this is the dumbest commercial ever. And it'll be for like some type of fragrance. And I have to be like, that commercial obviously wasn't designed for me. You know what I'm saying? Jordash. It'd be somebody riding on a horse in the ocean and stars arrive and sparkles happen and a sheet full of silk and a lady dive in some chocolate and she get up and it's just like, Jordash. You're like, what? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, shout out from Frisco. Good looking out. You right up the street, Frisco. I'm in Allen. So it's just like, you got to understand that certain things are designed for certain things. And if your client tell you who their ideal client is, do some research on ways that you can reach that ideal client. Things as simple as color palettes, understanding what colors work best with a certain type of client, certain age range, a certain area, a certain culture, a certain demographic. Look at what works video-wise for them. Look at companies. Think about it like this. When you see a Sprite commercial, it got to do with basketball. It's usually directed at younger black people. Let's just be real. Sprite commercials is directed at younger black people. Drink Sprite, LeBron James. Can you guess who Mountain Dew commercials are directed at? They have a lot more skateboarding. They got a lot more do the do. Think about who they target with these type of commercials. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Because they've probably done a taste test, and when they got everybody and did a taste test, this group of people just like that flavor more. Cool. We're going to advertise to that group because they're more likely to buy it. It probably was a whole group and black dudes was like, I ain't really crazy about Mountain Dew, but that Sprite, I like it. And younger, whiter dudes was like, yo, I'm not really crazy about that Sprite, but that Mountain Dew, I like it. Cool. It's not a bad thing. We know who our target audience is, so we know where to direct our attention. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying if you're one or the other, you wouldn't cross over. I'd like Mountain Dew sometimes, but they know who their target audience is, right? Truck commercials go after men. They go after middle-aged men, mud trucks. We're putting 5,000 pounds of whatever in the truck. That don't mean women don't buy trucks. Women buy a lot of trucks, right? They just do, and it's fine. But their commercials wouldn't say that. It wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You go watch football, you see a beer in a truck commercial. You're not thinking that a woman is looking at the commercial like, yeah, I want a truck now. No. However, they're still selling trucks. I think more women are buying trucks than ever before. SUVs were rugged off-road vehicles. They're not that anymore. So, hey, Fun Film, usually I'll be ducking those comments, but you would think that black people wouldn't like the tagline, obey your thirst. You are absolutely correct. I can't knock you on that one, bro. When I look at it, I'm like, wait a minute. You got a point there. Touche. So, they know they've spent millions of dollars researching who like their product, right? Some companies don't. If it's a feminine product, they got an idea. They got half of it down. They may have a feminine product that some cultures may like or certain age range may like and some don't. I can name some feminine products that older women like the younger women won't touch. They won't get seen. They won't see them with it. Michael, good looking out on the super chat. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience with us. About to have a Fortune 500 company thanks to you, bro. Hey, man, I can't wait. I'll see you at the top. Let's go. Everybody else, let's take over the whole 500. How about that? Let's be all of them. So I'm with it. But you have to think about that when you're working with your client. Now, back to the ER mentality, right? Offer the solution. Then start talking about paperwork and price, right? Because if you find out what they're hurting, what's hurting, if you find out where they're bleeding from to fix it, they don't care about a price. If you were on a operating table, clutching your stomach, bleeding out in the ER room, and they're like, yeah, we can have this surgery. It's going to be $20,000. You got to sign here. You don't give a damn about what your bank account say. You need to live. You need to survive. You're going to sign that paperwork. I'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out, right? When you can provide a solution that makes sense to a client that offers ROI, they will figure out how to pay you, period. The reason you're not getting these big ticket items is because you're not offering the right solution, the right amount of value for the right pain point. You got to know what those pain points are. And a lot of people go talk to clients and they don't even ask pain points. Fun film, we're looking out on the super chat. He said, RC Cola with wings. I'm all in. you got to even, and I've talked to, I want to say 4 people as far as on consultant calls this week. And they were talking about shooting for free, right? And some have had difficulties having a client shoot for free. Listen. And it's something that has kind of been a going theme, and I kind of want to make sure I bring it up so I can help everybody with it, right? You say, I'm giving $500 in super chat before July 2021. It won't hurt. Remember this comment. So think about it like this, right? Build your brand. Go in there and offer a solution, right? Don't go in there and say, don't let the solution just be free video. Hey, man, I'm going to give you a video for your website. So how does that help me? Go in there and ask questions. Hey, I'm with a company. We're building on our portfolio and this target audience and in this niche. And in doing so, we're looking to work with a few companies that are in this niche to help them with content, right? We want to help some companies with content so that we can create a product or service to offer to others in the industry. In doing so, I would love to work with your company so that we can develop a product that can bring you some type of return on your investment. Even though I'm not asking you for an investment, I'm just asking you for your time. I'm just asking you to invest your time into helping me develop this product that will have a return for you. We're going to figure it out until we can bring you some money. Is it okay if we come up with something or create some content for your business? Or if somebody say no to that, they just don't like you. Your shirt ain't iron or something. Your breath ain't the best that day. Something ain't right. If they say no to that. And you gotta listen, your job is to make people money, period. I'm here to make you money. I want to create content that's going to make you money. A training video is going to make you money. A promo video is going to make you money. Promo photography is going to make you money. Headshots of your whole team is going to make you money. I'm here to make you money, right? Help me create a product or service that can consistently make you money for free. Somebody tell you no to that, they just don't like you. You're in the wrong part of town, buddy, period. So that's what you need to think about as you go in and you offer a solution to that client. When you have that ER mentality, fix the bleeding first. I'm here to fix the bleeding. Then we're going to check on your sprained ankle. I don't care about that. I'm here to find out what's causing you, what's killing you, right? I'm here to find out what's killing you. Then we're going to apply pressure to that wound. Then we're going to fix everything else. So what's the AB? Anybody, any former medics? I used to be a medic years ago. I went to training for it in the military, and we had the ABCs: airway, breathing, and I think the second one was circulation, or I can't remember what it was. But there was an order in which they would apply aid. Make sure you can breathe. Your airway's clear. Let's stop your bleeding. Let's figure out what else is wrong with you. Your business needs to develop a strategy when working with clients that is like that. Hey, I hear what you're saying. You're saying you need a video for training. Okay, in order to do that, I'm just trying to get a better understanding of what hasn't been working for you, right? It's like your doctors. When you go in there, you're on the operating table, they're like, what drugs have you been taking? What have you been doing? They go with 69W, 69 whiskey. What's the ABCs, two guns? All my 68 whiskeys. Yeah, I was at 69. All my 68 whiskeys. What's the ABCs, you know? So you got to find out what the problem is. Even though they telling you this, you got to find out what the problem is first. I need a promo video because we launching a new product. Okay. Have you launched products before? Yes. What did you do? Oh, we sent out an emailer. How did that work? It didn't really work. Okay. Now I know you've tried things that didn't work. All right. Who is your target audience? Who are you trying to send this to? Who are you trying to reach with this content? And like I said, just like a doctor asks you, what have you been doing? What has not been working? I took this, I took that, I took 2 leave before I came so that they can make an assessment. And you need to go in there and you need to solve their problem immediately. Circulation. C is circulation. I know I had it. Airway, breathing, circulation. Good looking out. That's the ABCs. I do remember that. All my 68 whiskeys down in Fort Sam, Houston, or who went to training down in Fort Sam, Houston. I feel you. 16 weeks of just craziness. So, you know, you want to make sure that your solution, that you're providing a solution for a problem. Because I guarantee you, if somebody's calling you, they are hurting bad, right? When you call a plumber, it ain't just to chop it up. I mean, you like copper pipes or do you like PVC pipes? But nobody call you for that, bruh. They hurting. They are hurting, right? So make sure your business is wherever your niche market looks when they're hurting, right? Wherever they hurting, you want to be there. Make sure you are there. We got new graphics this week. Oh, real quick. We just launched a new product. Some of you have seen it. Some of you haven't. Which it's the podcast contract packs. I forgot about that. 7 contracts we just released. Take a look at those on the website. Somebody said I was there for 40. Was it 40 weeks? Gosh, you must have been in reception for a long time. It must have been an H company for a long time. Go looking out Fun Film for the super chat. Is the person who contacts you in the corporate world the same person that will know where the bleeding is? Often not, no. Right? So bigger companies, I'm setting up meetings with bigger companies. I get contacted by a big company and it's really easy. Let me break it down to you. Google their location, right? Google, get some information about the company. If it's not a mom and pop shop or a big mom and pop shop and they're bleeding big time, I'm trying to set up a face-to-face meeting. I'm trying to set up a face-to-face meeting with them. If it's somebody you know that's married a couple $100, man, I'm trying to, okay, we can do it over the phone. But I am trying to get in front of, you got recycled, that's rough. I am trying to get in front of, yes, the gold member code does work on this. If it's a big client, I'm trying to get in front of that big client immediately so we can sit down and I can find out who the decision makers are. And I'm trying to offer a solution. Right, I'm trying to offer a solution. Okay says, yes, the longer I do this, the more I realize that most of the sale to the client is all about creating a solution to their problem. Yes. Does face-to-face include Zoom calls? Yes. These days it does. If you got to get to the decision maker. I don't want somebody saying, well, my boss is thinking about, and my boss okay, when can I set up a time to have a Zoom call with you and your boss? Because I get if you can't do that, you need to do one other thing, right? So a gatekeeper ain't gonna sell for you to their boss, right? They're not gonna sell to you. A gatekeeper they're gonna get bits and pieces, and they just gonna go, tell what they can tell. So you either need to provide some type of digital content to help with their problem that they can pass along, or some type of literature. Real quick. The gold member code is in the community section. It's in the community section. If you look under the community tab, you'll see all the gold information. If you're not gold member, you're not going to be able to see it. So you want to get past that gatekeeper to offer that solution. You want to make sure you get to the person who can make the decision, and not somebody who taking notes, that's going halfway, I talked to Flash Media. They said that they can do a video for 300 and have it ready by Tuesday. Okay, I talked to such and such media group. They said that they can do a video for 250 and have it done by Monday. What they didn't tell you is Flash Film Media, Flash Film Media is there to offer more of a solution. Silver membership, you won't automatically be upgraded, which is perfect because I don't want people getting hit in their account and they don't want to, but it will be eliminated ASAP. MTB Productions says, my questionnaire handles a lot of information and exposes pain point, gauge loaded resolution provided. Yes. You want to make sure that you're looking for pain points. You want to make sure that you're looking for pain points. Let me post this on here real quick, even though this audio will be available on the podcast, just to make sure you guys are on the podcast, checking it out. We're starting to chart. We're moving on up that entrepreneurial podcast spot. We're moving on up. Much love and appreciation to everybody that support the podcast. It's blowing up. He said, apart from experience, what tips and tricks can you use to get confidence? You can live a life in your niche, right? Just go and spend more time with your niche. Spend time with the people in your niche. See what they do. What are they about? Who are the people that decided to go into that niche, right? If your niche is hairdressers, get to know some hairdressers. Get to know the hairdressers. How many questions is too many questions? Not enough. You can never ask too many questions. As long as you're asking great questions. Fun Film with the Stop the Bleeding tax. Good looking out on the super chat. So think about it, right? If you're hurting, literally look at it. Literally, you were in the ER. Somebody stabbed you in your stomach and you hurting, right? Your doctor's asking you questions about this stabbing, right? He gonna ask you a lot of questions about it while he's working on you sometimes. Sometimes he's asking you stuff while he's working on you. Sometimes he's trying to make sure he's not giving you the wrong medication. Are you allergic to penicillin? What happened? Who this? Who that? This, you know what I'm saying? You can never, you know what I'm saying? You got to ask the right questions. If you explain why you're asking that question, it'll make you seem way more smarter than somebody that's like, yup, okay. It'll make you seem way more smarter. I feel like, he said, I'm not going to lie, I feel like some of my clients get turned off with too many questions. Okay, let's talk about that. Because nobody wants to get interrogated. People want to have a conversation with you, right? If they understand why you're asking those questions, they'll be more willing to answer those questions. You don't want your doctor to just be like, where it hurt, what you do, what happened, how many stabs. You want them to have a conversation with you, right? What I tell you is the most important tool in your camera bag. What's the most important tool? Your personality. That's why I like to have face-to-face conversations with my client. I don't like to just send them a full-blown questionnaire. I like to have a face-to-face with my client. I like to show personality. I like to get an understanding and hear their tone about what they're having a problem with, right? I like to see where the blood is coming from. I want to see what's bleeding so that I can apply pressure to it. Fun Film said, ask the questions with the right softbox and they will answer. It's all about personality, right? I don't do a lot of email me and I send you a quote back. I don't do a lot of that. It takes away the expert advice that you are. You're a doctor, right? You're a doctor right now. You're a doctor. If you emailed your doctor like, hey doc, I got the flu, and they sent you back a questionnaire, you'll be like, what? And he sent you back a prescription and a price, you'll be mad as hell. I want to talk to my doctor, see his face. I want him to put his hand on me and check me and be like, yo, you good, cough. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a doctor to just look at you and type up something and fax it over to you. You're like, what am I paying you for? Right? If you think WebMD gonna replace a doctor, there's no way, not no time soon. WebMD just help you go in and complain about more stuff. You know, you can learn. It's a great place to learn, but it's never going to replace a doctor because people like the interaction with somebody who care about their situation. Somebody who care. Fuzzy Ride MD, that's right, Fun Film. So they want people who care. They don't want just a camera guy no more. They got a camera in their pocket. Somebody in their company like, we should just shoot it on our iPhones. I guarantee you that comes up way more than you know. When somebody like, you know what, we need professional videos for our business to sell our $1 million property. Somebody like, we should just shoot it on our iPhone. And it's about 3 people like, dang, you're right. My iPhone is 4K. I got the new one. You gotta be about that solution. You gotta be there to offer that solution. When you do a phone call with the client instead with their client, I'm trying to do a phone call with the decision maker. And even if I get somebody that's a gatekeeper, right? If I get the secretary, whoever, my goal is to get on a call with everybody who can make decisions. I want to explain why my company is different, how we can help. I tell people I need more information. I need more information so I can get you the best return on investment I can get you. The more information I get, the more I can create content that will get your money back times whatever. I can 10x your investment. I gotta have these questions answered. You can't go to a doctor and be like, what hurt? You're like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. You figure it out. I'm like, what? Your doctor would be like, get out. Go croak on the street somewhere, bro. I'm not helping you if you can't help yourself. So that's how I position it. Just like a doctor, I need to know what's hurting so I can provide the right solution. I need to know about your client. If you're shooting video for somebody and you're not asking who their ideal client is, you've already failed. Because now you're shooting a video for them, right? They're like, it's some old guy selling sneakers to a young kid and you're shooting a video based off what that old guy like instead of what is his ideal client like? Who is your client? That's who we need to be focused on. I can't make great content that's going to get you money if I don't know what they like. It ain't about what you like. And a good client will understand that once you break it down to them. I'm here to design content that's going to appeal to your clients. So you, Mr. Whatever, Mr. Smith, you know, you may think having a cowboy theme is groovy or hip, but your clientele and people who are in the age range of 18 and 25, it won't appeal to them. So let me offer you a solution that will. Because at the end of the day, my goal is to make sure you make money. Period. I'm not going to give you information that's going to cause you to make less money. And sometimes people give you ideas that's based off what they want, and you don't force them to think about their ideal client. And you have to go in and offer that as a solution. So it's just something to think about. That's how a vet is. Yep, the dog won't eat. Can't tell you what's up. So once I learn color grading, my 1080p will kick your 6K in the differential. I agree. It's all about good. It's all about, good color grading. So Zoom meeting first, then a questionnaire. You may send a light questionnaire, four questions, 3 questions. I want them to make it seem like it's straight easy, right? When you go to when you go to an ER, they don't hit you with they give you a quick questionnaire. What's your name? Do you got insurance? Maybe address, come on back, right? You don't get all the paperwork until you in and you back alive. Then you get all the paperwork. You wake up, you come to, then the nurse come in there and drill you like, oh, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. You be like, why am I handcuffed to the bed? Well, we didn't really find out who shot you. And 3 of y'all came in and shot this evening, so we don't know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not coming in and getting all your health care. They don't even, sometimes half the time, they don't even know if you got health care or not when you come in that door. They just working on you. They working on you. When we bring you alive, we'll figure out who to bill for this. If you die, we'll figure out who to bill for this. So you kind of got to go in with that mentality of, hey, let me get you going. Let me get you going. Let's find out what it is. Let's find out what's been working. So something to think about as your business grow, to run your business like an ER. You don't see commercials for ER. Rarely do you see them. They're starting to pop up everywhere here in Dallas, the little mini ERs, but you don't really see a lot of advertising for ERs, right? But ERs make a lot of money because they're where you're looking when you need help. So be an ER. Be an ER. Run your business like an emergency room. Every aspect of it. I'm gonna be where people are. When they call me, I'm there in my ambulance. I'm offering a solution. My van, I got all kind of stuff I keep in my van. Tripods, everything. The whole shoot may change. I got it right there. Boom. You ain't even say drone. I got one in the van charging up. Boom. I got it. I'm literally showing up to patch you up. Back to Basic Studios. You're looking out on the super chat. He said, Ty is full of pure gems. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate your support. So what's wrong with the initial questionnaire to have questions about their budget? Think about it. If you offer the right solution, bro, they're going to come up with whatever you put on. As long as it ain't nothing ridiculous. As long as you ain't saying 50,000, right? A business will come up with, if you can provide the value to it though. It's all, people got to, listen, people are buying $100 bottles of water simply because that company can show value, right? It ain't that you know, the problem is not that you're expensive. Most of the people you pitched the price to had the money to pay for your service. They just didn't feel like it was worth it. Wasn't that they had it? Everybody ain't broke. It's a lot of people with money out here. It's a lot of companies with money out here. You just haven't given them a good enough reason to spend it. There's people buying $100 bottles of water that's telling you it's from the tap. Ain't nothing in this world too expensive. You just can't afford it. Personality tags, good looking out. Ain't nothing in this world too expensive, or it wouldn't survive. You just can't afford it, right? That's just how you got to look at it. I can't afford it now. I'm gonna get there, right? Fun film. Okay, I'll make ER commercial for my company. This will work. Going to pick up the wife. Hope you're still here when I return tax. So you got to have that ER mentality. You got to go into it like it's an emergency room, right? Because when you're on that table and your heart getting ready to stop, and they say, well, you need a heart transplant. Bro, you don't give a damn what it costs. You like, let's do it. Open me up, doc. Hit me with the anesthesia. Well, the heart transplant is $300,000. You like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Where do I sign? I don't care, right? When you offer value, clients start to look at you like that, right? There's nothing more valuable in your life to you. So you're willing to be in debt for the rest of it to continue it, right? You don't care. I don't care, doc. I don't care. Where do I sign? That's how you need to offer value to your client. And if you catch them and you understand why they're hurting, you can do it. If somebody come in with heartburn and you like, well, I can give you some Tums. You don't understand why they heart hurting, and they like, okay. But if they come in with heartburn and you notice that they need a heart transplant, and you can, hey man, this is what you need. Look at this. Let me break it down for you. This is why your heart burning and it's not working and it's blocked. And this is blocked. Your heart is done, bro. You got 30 minutes. We can fix it, but it's gonna be $400,000 for this new heart. Or we can give you some pills. You can make it for 20 days and, go live out your bucket list that quick and kiss your family and go to sleep. Pick out you a nice little suit, a nice little casket, and you can be out of here. Now we can give you that solution, or we can give you a heart transplant. You can get another 30, 40 years. But if your solution is some Tums and, you know what I'm saying, you got to offer the right solution. But to offer the right solution, you got to know how they're hurting, where the blood is coming from. I can't offer you nothing if I don't know where the blood is coming from. I don't care. Just patch me up tax. That's right. How long are your personal consultants? They're on the Flash Film Academy website. They're on Flash Film Academy website. Wait, we got different graphics this week. Let me make sure I keep the graphics fresh. But you gotta offer the solution, right? And your niche, it take a year or two to be an expert at understanding your niche enough to offer good solutions. You can't say I want to start being an executive testimonial video capturing company and you don't understand how to offer the solution. That's why you can't do everything, because you'll never get good at every aspect of it. You can't, it's difficult to do everything. That's why you got specific transmission shops. We just want to offer a solution based on your transmission. Will we fix brakes? Yeah, we will. But we are a transmission shop. When your transmission go, you come see us. Right? Period. I don't care about your body and paint work and your headlights. Who cares? I'm here to fix transmissions. So if your car not shifting right and you can't put it in park, we're here to help you. We're here to fix it. But we're going to fix it for $2,000 a pop. You can't drive without a transmission. You can't even put it in park. You got 2 gears, can't even get on the freeway. You riding around doing 10 miles an hour and can't put it in reverse. You can live your life like that, or we can fix it. But it's going to be $2,000. It is what it is. You can get rid of the car. You can sell it. You can send it to the junkyard. You can do what you want to do. But if you want to get that boy back running right, it's going to be $2,000. And you'll be on the freeway by tomorrow. You don't care what it costs. If that's what it costs, I'm going to get it. Businesses have money. They just haven't paid you because you haven't showed enough value. It's probably people that you've worked with that had money and they didn't pay you because you didn't show value. Period. That's how life works. Nothing is too expensive. You just don't make enough. Now you can change that, or you can complain about it. You can complain, you know, that's how you got those friends and y'all ride past all those big houses and they be like, that's a nice big house, but I would hate to cut the grass. If you can afford that house, you don't care what it costs to cut the grass. I would hate that light bill in that house. You don't care what that light bill is. If you can afford that house, it's just a mindset thing, right? It's a mindset thing. Good friend of mine told me a story when I was younger that always stuck with me, right? He said he was working at a job. This was years ago. He said he was making like $4 an hour. And it was this sweater he wanted. He would walk past in the mall, and that sweater was like $85. And he was like, I could never see myself spending $85 on a sweater. $85 is absolutely ridiculous for a sweater. Who paid $85 for a sweater? And then you come to a point in your life where $85 is nothing for a sweater. You can buy $85 sweater on a whim. Okay, I get it. Let me get that too. In life, as you grow, a lot of things will happen like that, right? It's just a mindset thing. As your pockets grow, a lot of things will happen like that. That's right, the Flash Film Yacht Club. Fun Film about to start the Fun Film Yacht Club. If I had a yacht, I would call it Flash Film. Not if I, when I get my yacht, it will be the Flash Film, just Flash Film, or Jenny. I like Forrest Gump. That's my movie. Any advice on changing your mindset? Change your crew. Change who you hang with. I hoop with guys that own businesses. I hoop with guys that own cleaners and shirt making companies and hotels. I hoop with them dudes, right? Change who you around. Because I bet you got 10 friends that can go turn up and go to the club, get drunk with, smoke with, whatever you do. I bet you got 10 friends you can call in a heartbeat. Hey, man, let's go. Man, let's go. You got 10 friends you can go spend money with. But if you ain't got 10 friends you can go make money with, you in the wrong circle. Right? When you educate yourself more than you entertain yourself, that also apply to your friends. That also apply to people that's in your life. Because some of them are just entertainment. That's the red pill. Now you got it. So that's right. So Eli said he gonna anchor his next to mine. We're gonna let's do it. So that's something you got to think about. You don't want to hoop with me, man. I'm the old guy. I'm the old guy in the paint, hitting them with the old school shots. So, what's the best way to evaluate your current value? Talk to people that's in your niche and ask them what they spend. Listen, bro. Hey, I'm working with dog groomers. You are a dog groomer. Do you think my price is fair? And be real with me. No, I don't think your price is fair. Why not? Well, you don't offer this, you didn't do that, blah, blah, blah. Media Smith, LLC, looking out on the super chat. He said, when I get my yacht, he said, change and protect your cycle tax. Good looking out. Get them yachts. Somebody said, try $2,500 suit. Hey, yeah. You said fun film. Yeah, fun film yacht. Your yacht gonna be fun film. Mine gonna be flash film. Or just FF. Somebody said, I feel attacked because that sounds like my primary group, Rovisions. Listen, you gotta hang with the right people. You gotta hang with the right people. You gotta hang with the right crew. You know what I'm saying? Get the right crew. I got the right crew. I got guys that work in the medical field. He trash money out there on the court, but he's still my dog. He in the medical field doing his thing. Got his whip tight. You know what I'm saying? He be missing layups, but he's still my dog. I hoop with him. We lose games together. He's still my dog. We always lose together. He get tired, knees start hurting. He be on the sideline back in the Crocs. I'd be like, bro, let's go. He'd be like, I'm done. He was like, I'm done. So you gotta get your crew right. I'd rather lose with a winning crew than win with a losing crew. However much sense that make. However much sense that make. I'd rather lose on the court with a crew that win off the court. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out of the super chat, Michael. He said, I want to collaborate with an acquaintance with a brand that's out of state because I believe video and photo content will move her brand to the next level. Any tips on collaborating with them to produce digital content? Yeah. If like I've done it plenty of times, writing scripts, hiring my own talent, you know what I'm saying, and working locally for something for the brand. I may have the brand send me out, you know, the product, or depending on what exactly it is. If we don't need to be at the physical location, we won't be at the physical location. Or I'd hire somebody to capture B-roll at the location and I'll mix it in with what I have. There's different ways of doing it, but it just depends on what exactly they're doing. There's ways around it. Like I said, I had a client who opened a location in California, and we needed pictures of California, right? I didn't go to California. We was on lockdown. I got stock footage. It worked. So it's just something to think about. Something to think about. I think I missed a question or two. Let me make sure. Getting the LLC in Michigan. I'll be in Kalamazoo. I'll talk business with you nonstop. I'm back in the D, them the stomping grounds. You gotta surround yourself with winners, man. Listen, winners, you put winners on a losing team, they're gonna find a way to win. You put losers on a winning team, they're gonna find a way to lose. Straight up. Is it possible to make millions from this profession, this industry? If so, how will one go about enhancing the service they currently provide? Yes, it's possible to make millions. If you're thinking about just the aspect of being a camera guy, it's not possible. If you're thinking about the aspect of being a digital consultant, a content consultant, yeah. If you can find a way, look at it like this. If you can find a way to use content to make a company $1 million, you're going to make 10% of that, 20% of that. If you can find a way to make a company $10 million, your company's going to be worth $1 million. You got to offer value on that level, though. You can't offer $10 value and you want a $20 profit. It's not going to work like that, right? It's not going to work like that. And that's the problem. As consumers, we grow up as consumers. We don't think about the business side. Nobody wants to go read a book on business. They just want to jump and do it, right? Nobody want to learn how to box. They just want to get in the ring. And they wonder why they getting waxed, right? They wonder like, yo, these punches coming a whole lot quicker than, yeah, you didn't study. You didn't learn how to do it. You just watched it on TV and thought you can do it. Now you out here, you getting rocked. Go read some business books. My Personal MBA is a great book about business. It's way deeper than you think, right? It's way deeper than you think. You got to learn the business side, the boring, lame part of this business. It's the boring, nobody talk about, ain't nobody got time to be reading them books about how to balance this and move that. You got to learn that, bro. There's no shortcut. You got to be an engineer. You got to be a technician. You can't be on the front line. You got to be a tech. You got to build this thing. Media Smith LLC, you're looking on the super chat. Everybody want to cut the ribbon, but nobody want to dig the ditch tax. That's the truth. Everybody a boss, a CEO, till you start talking taxes. It's true. The book name is My Personal MBA. If you look in Flash Film Academy, click on gear. It's listed in my top favorite books, as my son say, favoritist books. Go to the Flash Film Academy Facebook page, right? It's a group with a bunch of people who are in your situation that work with each other, that pump each other up, that talk. Go kick it with them cats for a minute. Go kick it with them dudes for a minute. Go look at how they post their highs and their lows. And I just got the shirts. I just got the logo. I just got the LLC. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This the promo video. Go look at them guys and grow with them guys and girls. Go see their peaks and valleys and be a part of it. That's why I created the community. Everybody in my life don't care about content creation as a business all day, every day. They're not as passionate about it as I am, because it's not their thing, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not their thing, right? If you own a Camaro, a Mustang owner ain't gonna care about what you want to talk about Camaros all day. They want to talk about Mustangs, right? If you a Dodge Charger, Dodge Challenger owner, that's what you want to talk about. You'll have separation within that same. Hellcat owners don't want to talk to Scat Pack owners, and Scat Pack owners don't want to talk to RT owners, and they all laughing at V6 owners. So, you got to have the right crew. You got to have the right group. That's why I created the community on Facebook, so you can have the right group. The Facebook group is popping. Sometimes I can't even keep up. I got to go back and spend time just reading, seeing what people are posting, seeing the strides that people are making. I love the updates. Guys post, hey, I'm on this shoot. I booked it. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Thanks to this, I learned that. I applied it. I got this job. We landed that. I posted something about contract packs. Somebody said, bam, right on time. We just booked a job where we people paying us $800 a podcast, $800 an episode. We're going to start looking at that, because a lot of companies are looking at podcasts as a method of creating content to help their business. It's there. And if you can edit audio, which you're probably doing if you're shooting video, it's an opportunity for you. It's there. So, you gotta be open to it. You are a content creator. You're not a photographer. You're not a videographer. Learn what you're weak at doing and offer content creation. Offer content creation. Say it with me. I'm a content creator. Don't call me a photographer or a videographer no more. I create content. I create content with a purpose based on whatever your issue or problem is. You are a content creator. It's 2020. No more picture man. No more camera guy. You way more than that. It's the reason why the directors make the most money other than the lead actor. It's the reason why they name is the last credit you see and the first credit you see, right? It's a reason behind that. Be the director. You are a content creator. Don't call me a picture man. Don't call me a camera guy. Don't call me a photographer no more. I create content. And my content, it provides a return on investment for whoever I work for, period. What do? I create content, period. I create content that yields a return on investment. That's what I do in one sentence. Come holler at me. Pull up. As the young boys say, pull up. So if you got to have that mindset, man. Your business can help other business go from nothing to something, right? I can make you or break you. I brought you into this world. I take you out of this world. That's what my mama used to say. I brought you into this world. I take you out of this world. I believed it too. I shut up. So somebody said, tell your neighbor I'm a content creator. How Jay-Z say, I'm not a businessman, I'm a business man. That's the truth. So you got to think bigger about what you offer, because you can take a business from nothing to something. That's power, right? If you know how to use it and you know how to offer a solution that can really help them You really got to help people, right? I can't just be up here fluffing y'all, telling y'all, "Oh, yeah, with the camera and blah," right? You wouldn't care, right? It's 75% of y'all been on every live I've had. You back because something I said, you applied to something and you was like, oh, that worked. That worked. Okay, let me go back for more, right? Your clients need to feel that way about what you're offering. Work to change their life, right? Change your title. You're a content creator. Work to change their business. I am here to grow your business by any means necessary using content. I'm here to make you money, bruh. Because if I make you money, I make me money. If I get you hooked on making money with me, you're never going to stop working with me. In fact, you're going to come back with more. Just like, remember I talk about the drugs? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you this $200 worth of drugs. And you flip it and you make $4 and you come back and give me $3, I'm going to give you $300 worth of drugs. And we're going to keep growing until it's $1 million. Businesses work just like that too. But you got to go in offering that solution. And a lot of people don't. They just want to shoot pretty pictures for you. I just want to shoot dope pictures for you. I just want to shoot a real nice little demo for you. I'm just trying to make a dope looking portfolio for you. I'm trying to make that promo video for you. I'm just trying to give you nice product photography. I'm trying to make your headshots look good. Nope. I'm trying to do one thing and make you money, period. Now let's talk about how we can do that. When you go in there and you talk about it, you can do it. Media Smith said the demo reel course that changed my life. The demo reel course will punch you in the stomach. Because you go in there thinking I'm going to talk about editing. And this is how you should edit your demo reel with quick. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's simply about the mindset and what you need to show clients so they can book you. Everybody think the demo reel course talks about editing. You put this here and do a quick edit and bring in the, I don't talk about editing not one time. It's simply talk about what you need to do, what needs to be on your demo reel. And content is the new crack. Every screen you see is a crack pipe. Every cell phone, watch, crack pipes. And with the pandemic, oh man, crack is through the roof. Crack is back. It's like the 80s in your house right now. It's back. It ain't whack, it's back. Because you are quarantined, you ain't got nothing to do but hit your pipe and that's it. And go to sleep. You wake up, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? You hit your pipe. Who called me? Who texted me? What's my email? So somebody say stomach, throat, groin, 5-finger death punch. It hit me with yeah, hey, I tell people all the time, people are like, well, why was that your first course? Because that course changed everything, fam. That course took me from champ shirts to Ralph Lauren. Like That course took me from stocks to 26s. That course is the truth, bro. When you apply that to the business, I went from I had a Cadillac at the time. I had tripods and stuff in the back. I went from there to a van that was wrapped in like a 2-week period when my demo reel dropped. When my reel dropped on my website, I went from literally showing up in whatever I had on and a car full of gear to a van that was wrapped in a uniform, looking at property. It changed when that reel changed. When people was coming to that site and them leads was cranking, I was getting same 100 people coming to the websites, but I was getting a call from 75 and I was closing 25 of them. That all from that reel, and they all was saying the same thing. Give me that. What is that? Do that for me. Bet. Say no more. Say no more. I got a Ford Transit Connect. I like it. You can get them right now. They're actually cheap used. You can get them from as low as $3,000 or $4,000 up to about $30,000, depending on what you want to spend. So, first thing I do when I wake up is count my money. If you got to count your money when you wake up, whoever you sleeping next to is shady. That's not good. If your money missing from the time you went to sleep to the time you woke up, whoever you sleeping next to is shady McGrady. You got to sleep with one eye open. When you get to know a client, do you ever talk about their family? Sometimes, I have clients and I'm like, hey, how's the family doing? You may see a picture of the kid on their desk or something. Yeah. You may see a picture of their kid playing soccer. Hey man, I got a kid play soccer, blah, blah, blah. You care about people, right? Care about people. I care about your well-being. I care that your company is growing. How's your company doing, man? How y'all do this quarter? How y'all do this month? What can I do? How can I help that? Right? I got clients that I care. I got a client that they sell trailers, right? Good guys. I love working with those dudes. I care about them selling trailers. I care about them selling trailers, right? Those are my guys. I enjoy working with them, right? I work with them because I love to work with them. They're my clients, but I have fun when I shoot with them every single time. Man, I love working with these guys. They make work so much fun. We joke. Sometimes we joke and laugh so much filming that we have to like, yo, we got to get this done, man. Come on. But I didn't work with them. They're a subscription-based client. You know what I'm saying? So they're a subscription-based client. I get to work with them every month, and they're an hour away. I look forward to that hour drive to go hang with these guys and film. But I care about their business. I want them to kill it. I be looking at the competition on days I ain't got nothing to do with them and sending them like, you see what they doing over there? We got to do a video. We got to kill these boys. We got to get them. That's me, because I love working with these guys. One of my favorite clients. If I need a testimonial on anything, they'll give me a testimony. I use Flash Film Media, and he took us to the moon. That's what you need me to say, Ty? Cool. We made $1 billion working with Flash Film Media. $1 billion in 20 minutes. That's what you need me to say, Ty? Yeah. And we did it. They love working with me, and I love working with them. And, you know, when you develop good clients and you're able to help them grow, that's just a part of the gig. It's a part of the job. It's a part of the business, right? You get clients you love working with. That's right. Love cultivating those relationships. When you care, you become friends, and everybody loves to work with friends. Correct. But at the end of the day, in the back of my mind, I want to make the money, right? I want to make the money, period. That's my job. My job is to make you money with this camera, period. Are they double wide trailers or single wide trailers? Whatever you need. They had some cold off-road trailers, man. They had some trailers. I knew nothing about trailers. They got some cold stuff. So I need to intern with Ty for a year. I'll come out a boss. I'm going to make you a boss straight off YouTube. Straight off the tube. I'm going to get you right. Just listen, right? Think about it like this, right? Let's talk courses, right? If you buy a course from me, my goal is to make you money. Period. If you buy a course from me or a contract and I don't make you money, why would you buy something else from me? Why would you look at my channel if I couldn't make you money? It's real simple. Like, it's real simple. My goal right now in front of you, is to make you money. If I make you money, you'll support what I do. Period. That should be your job. Go to a client and tell them that straight up. Hey, I'm here to make you money. What'd you say your problem is again? You need a video for a product. Cool. Let's find a way to make sure this video makes you money. Right? My personal MBA. Yep. What 2 other books do we need? If you look on the gear page, there's a $100 startup. If you haven't read that right now, the book you need to reread right now, and I say it all the time, it is a roundhouse, not a roundhouse, a roadhouse roundhouse. Patrick Swayze, tight jeans, kick in the face. It's a book called End of Jobs. End of Jobs. It is a Patrick Swayze, tight jean, roadhouse, roundhouse, Family Guy version. Fight with a chicken, kick in the throat right now. It will wake you all the way up. I'm telling you, it will wake you all the way up. Today's drink of the day is Cherry 7-Up. I don't even know what's Cherry 7-Up marketed to, right? Cherry 7-Up should be way more popular than regular 7-Up. Who drinks 7-Up? I don't know the last time I had a 7-Up, but I love Cherry 7-Up. Row Vision said, your contract pack helped me not get got by a client that hired me for a maternity shoot, but never said anything about the wedding she was having at the same time she booked me. Gosh, so she tried to bring you in and hit you with the flim flam okey doke. That's shady. Good looking out on the super chat, Bang Fruit, first of all. That's shady. See somebody, that's a Shirley Temple. Hey, man. Media Smith said that's a Shirley Temple. Nah, it's not. It is, but we ain't gonna call it that. Cause I'm a man. I call it a 7-Up cherry. I had a Shirley Temple made with a Sprite once that was actually pretty good. It was at Red Lobster. Goes good with them biscuits. Roadhouse. I don't care what y'all say. Patrick Swayze was the truth back in the day. All right. 7-Up cure anything. It ain't. Oh, man, they need to pass them out in the hot zones. They need to definitely pass them out in the hot zones. But let me get back to the main subject. Listen, think of your business as an emergency room. Offer that solution first. Offer as much value as they can swallow. Then we could talk about the price. Because if you do a great job at offering that, when you get to the price, they won't care. Tyler Pearson. You could flex a Solomon shirt, but can't say Shirley Temple. Nah, it's a whole different thing, man. You can't. That's a whole different. That's going too far. Josh said, "Don't forget that 500, bro. I'm speaking into existence. When your advice works, I'm coming back with the super chat. I appreciate that. You can go ahead and cash app that. We don't need to give YouTube. They cut on that one." Randy says, I have to admit, if you apply everything that Ty is giving you to your business, your business will succeed. He's giving everyone nothing but the truth and experience. Appreciate that, bro. He provides more information than he did in the book. Okay, listen. I want to make sure I say this too. Real important. End of jobs. Get the audio book from Audible. Get the audio book. Do not get the textbook, the paperback. The reason is, he authors his own audiobook, right? And in the audiobook, he goes off script a lot. There's a lot of stuff he talk about in the audiobook that's not in the regular book. He goes off script a lot. And the audiobook is a little more current, and it's great to hear him say, like pause, like, let me talk about this for a second, because in the book I said this, this, and this, and that's the case, but this, and this has happened since then, blah, 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 you really gonna do this? Okay, let me get back on script. And then he started back reading. He does that a lot. And at first you're like, man, why he keep, but then he keep hitting you with jewels like, yo, that's dope. Yo, so make sure you get the audio book. You will thank me later. Somebody said Shirley Temple has grenadine. You good, bro? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My man. Good looking out on the super chat. DeWan 301, good looking out on the super chat. This ain't got no, they probably do. I don't know. We just can't call it a Shirley Temple. We got to get a more manlier name than that. I don't want to be, I can wear a salmon shirt. That kind of, men hunt for salmon. We fish salmon. You know what I'm saying? We don't got nothing to do with Shirley Temples. So this is just cherry 7-Up. All right, guys. With that being said, we're going to get ready to wrap. It's a list of books, bro. It's a list of books on the website. Because some of them you may have read, some of them you haven't. Somebody said that the audiobook is on sale for $4. How do you keep a peace of mind with a van full of gear? I leave any hidden gear in my car. I still feel like it's a target. Okay, 1, I keep my van in my garage. That's 1. 2, my van ain't got no windows. It do got windows in the back, but they blacked out. 3, there's certain gear I'll keep in the van. I don't keep cameras. I'll do like tripods, light stands. I don't keep cameras usually in the van. And I keep it close. Plus it's Texas. Texas allows you to carry a little extra security in Texas. So you ain't got to come out with just a row house, with just the round house. You got a little bit more than that. So can you give a round house to the temple? Yeah, you got to have the Patrick Swayze pants though, or it just don't have the snap to it. So, James, good looking out. He said, thanks for the SSD glue on the cheese plate solution today. Is there a website or a person I should go to have my business name license? Okay, You need to just get an LLC, a local LLC, wherever you are. Okay. Poet Glass, I'll work on that. I'll work on that for you. I'm gonna double check that. If not, I'll post a new one within like the next 10 minutes, or as soon as I end this. What's your advice on content creators living in their cars right now? Hopefully it's a van, so you got a little more room, a little more space. If you have internet access, one, I will be doing a ton of stock photography. A ton of it. Build that up, right? Build that up. Next, I would move on to something easy, depending on what your niche is, depending on what you decide to go into, and I would go try to shoot something for free to get that built up. Stock photography is going to be your growth. That, or maybe headshots. Don't take a lot of gear for headshots, especially if you do like natural light headshots. I'm currently listening to End of Jobs. Yeah. He says it's a game changer for sure. Excellent suggestion. Ty, sign me up for the book club ASAP. As soon as I finish with the master course, we're gonna probably get into the book club. I just got so much I gotta knock that out. You need to throw a seminar in your backyard, charge $500 a seat. Throw some meat on the grill and let's go. Man, that's tempting. Cause I like the grill. I do got I can put a few seats in the backyard and $500 a seat to be straight. But it's only like 3 of y'all in Dallas, so, you know, with everything going on, you know, it'll be difficult. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna get ready to wrap. I been fighting a head cold today. I'm about to go back and take some more for it. Cause I feel like I took a roundhouse to the face. And I'm trying to get through that, get past it, and make sure I ain't get the Rona, so I'm good. So I'm trying to make sure I'm Gucci out here in these streets. One day you need to tell us how you manage your days with everything you have going on. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not hard when you love it, right? I love it. I like talking about this. I like shooting. I like podcasts. I just love it. So it's not hard. In fact, I have to make time for social events and other stuff. You know, I have to make time for regular stuff. So I actually love it. Timeline on the master course. I am pushing for the end of this month. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pushing for the end of this month. Take some robot testing, some testing, some lean. I'm gonna get on it. But I'm about to go and take some more and get some rest. Real quick. I gotta tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. Everybody who showed up, everybody who watching, everybody who liked, everybody who dug in their pocket for a super chat. You guys are appreciated. Much love to you, and I appreciate you coming on this live chat and spending some time with me. Good looking out on the 7-Up text. Again, these things are hard to do, but when you got the right people, it makes things a whole lot better. It makes things a whole lot fun. And on days where I feel like crap, and I'm like, I'm a counsel tonight, it's good to come on here and have your family and everybody chop it up with you, support you, and love and respect what you do, and be able to talk to a lot of you guys that pop up. And I get used to seeing your name and great questions. I like to talk about this. This is fun for me. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy helping people in the stories of how something I may have done helped you out, how a contract pack saved you, how something you heard on the live 2 weeks ago help grow your business. I appreciate those, man. They keep me going. Media Smith, good looking out. He said, get well soon. God bless you, fun. So, again, I appreciate the time you've taken to spend it with me. I will see you guys on the next live chat, which will be Tuesday at 1 Central Standard Time. If I'm feeling good, you know how I like to sneak on. So, notification squad, make sure you got that notification bell on. Make sure you're on the Facebook page and on the gram, all Flash Film Academy, all right? So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up. I will see you guys in the next video. I will see you in the next live. We're going to be working soon. We're going to be doing more with the podcast because I want to get more interviews from a lot of you guys. I did the first with Story to Record, my boy Eli. Make sure you check that out. And we're going to keep pushing on. So I will see you guys definitely in the next video. All right.